Former University of Cincinnati wide receiver Chris Moore may have found fame in the state of Ohio, of course playing for the Bearcats, becoming the school's all-time leader in touchdowns. You could always count on him for that big play on offense. He could take the top off of just about any defense. But when I talked to him this past month at the NFL Combine, he was quick to note that a big reason for his success was the foundation that was laid for him in his hometown of Tampa Bay. He started with the TBYFL Packers, where he played under Dewey Paxton, who he still has a close relationship with today, and continued on to Jefferson High School, where he competed every day with former USF star Andre Davis.
Well, I had the honor of competing with the best players every day in practice, and especially with Dre, he made me better because he was the top receiver out of school for the time being, and then I know every day I had to step my game up because he was there. And actually at my school we had a bunch of great receivers, and with a great quarterback, it prepared me because I already played with top talents, and so at each level it just got better and better.
Do you still talk to Andre at all?
A little bit, yes.
Has he shared with you any insight about what the process is like and what you can expect?
He just said a lot of patience is what you need. You just gotta enjoy it and take every step one at a time.
You could always expect a big play from Moore. He's shown that against big opponents like Ohio State with a 78-yard touchdown down the middle of the field, and he had nearly a 22-yard average for his catches last year, which was 4th in the nation. It's no surprise that his favorite route to run is a post. Said he loves taking the top off a defense, and you could really see him getting that separation at Senior Bowl practices. He said a few things he's wanted to work on, though, to succeed at the next level. Wants to lower his pads to be more of a force with the ball in his hands. That's something the Cowboys told him to work on in Mobile. He's also working on some moves to help him beat press coverage and to handle some of the more physical DBs.
For me, if it's a long arm corner, I want to see if he's fast enough, and I feel like there's not very many corners that can run with me, so I'm going to try to give him a little move inside and speed release and see if he can run downfield with me. But the one move A.J. Green was teaching us was the strike move, where if they're all in the grill and stuff like that, you just strike them, basically headbutt them, and just use your muscle and strength to push them off you.
Moore could stand to put on some weight, too. 6'1", 206, but he's got enough size to be able to line up on the outside or the inside. He could stand to work on his blocking on the perimeter as well. Now, Moore's the guy that's getting overlooked just a little bit, and I think one of the reasons why is because his numbers aren't quite as big as some of the other prospects. But he played on a team at Cincinnati that had a number of really, really good receivers. So they had to spread the ball around, and they ran the ball, too. And so because of that, his senior year, he managed to have 870 receiving yards, but interestingly enough, he did that on 40 catches. 40 catches, 870 receiving yards. And he was also able to manage 7 touchdowns. So even though he had limited opportunities, he was still able to put together some electrifying plays. So whatever team that gets him, if in fact he is overlooked, maybe he slides under the radar, well, they're definitely getting a really talented prospect there. But we'll just have to see if that electrifying playmaking, the ability to take the top off a defense, if he can do that at the next level, especially against some of these more physical defensive backs. With Sports Talk Florida, I'm Jenna Laine.